experience, and he's going to need it tonight.
Titan Fighting Championship 81 officially underway with a heavyweight clash between Wint in the red, Garcia in the blue.
Wint is looking very composed. He's judging his distance. He's taking his time.
Meanwhile, Garcia is nothing but composure. Nothing phases him.
Oh, yeah, he's dialed in, Luis.
You know, December was Garcia's first pro fight since 2018. And as we mentioned, he defeated Lex McMahon in that first round. Very durable. He could withstand a lot of physicality, and Wint certainly hopes to bring that physicality. Quick jab there.
Well, it's a battle for position right here.
Oh!
Great side kick.
Landed in the midsection. Garcia unaffected. Oh, boy.
Wint is moving phenomenally for a big guy. Really light on his feet, in and out.
Certainly looking to use that reach advantage. And, you know, if you think Anthony Wint is impressive looking physically, how about the numbers? Oh, my! Wait a minute!
Huge double leg takedown.
Very impressive.
He just looked at the crowd back and forth after he did that double leg.
Lightning quick. Anthony Wint squats 700, deadlifts over 700, bench presses 430. That's a pretty solid combo.
That's a lot of strength to deal with when it's on top of you.
Now Anthony Wint establishing the mount over Garcia. This is not the position Garcia wants to be in.
No, and Wint is just staying here. He's not even trying to pass. He just wants to create some space and drop some elbows.
Some left forearms landing.
Yeah, Luis can't stay here for long. He needs to get out of this position.
It's going to be exhausting.
And he looks like he might let him up. No.
The right hand came up empty, but that would have ended it. Oh, and now ground and pound style, but Luis Garcia, once again, very crafty. A right hand, that lands.
Yeah, he can't keep taking shots like that.
Garcia had a quick moment to get up, but was unable to. Just the strength of Wint is uncanny.
Yeah, there is a massive, massive strength discrepancy here in this fight. But Wint's got to pace himself. He's got to pace himself. He can't get too excited. He's in a good spot.
Right.
But he's got to be methodical here.
First pro fight, Wint has to make sure he doesn't get gassed early. Just over halfway through round one of this 3-round heavyweight fight. Oh, and now some ambidextrous shots here, lefts and rights. But Luis Garcia able to withstand.
He's weathering this storm.
Yeah. And in certain regards, Luis Garcia had to expect Wint to start off quickly, and now a couple of right hands land in the face.
Yeah, this is real dangerous, having a guy this big stand over you.
Oof. Garcia trying to cover up, not an easy task.
He is really working this ground and pound. It's becoming brutal right now.
Uh-oh.
He's got to get that bicep a little lower. He's just got to pull down just a bit.
Right.
Oh, I think he's adjusting.
Tough for us to see, but Garcia, very difficult position here.
Wint doesn't want to squeeze himself out either. If it ain't there, you got to transition.
And Wint is perfectly happy just keeping this position with over a minute left in the first round.
Yeah, even if he's not closing out that, and there's the mount.
Oh boy. This could be the beginning of the end here as some more right hands land, ground and pound.
Luis has to bridge.
It's now taking place. Garcia could be in desperate situation here. 45 seconds to go, round one. Credit to Garcia, he is so durable.
I gotta say, those punches are slowing down though. They don't have the same kind of sting, and Luis is not a guy you want to get tired with.
Oh, wow.
And now he's on top. This is not what you want. Luis has to make these 24 seconds count.
Impressive transition by Luis Garcia, but just like that, Wint.
He's working for a heel hook here.
He was, but Anthony Wint too strong.
Yeah, it's too big, too strong.
Final 10 seconds of round one in a round dominated by the former NFL linebacker. A lot of action for us.
Heavy breaths by Wint right now. Heavy breaths.
Well, you can say the same for Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia didn't have an easy time either.
Well, thus far, your initial impression of Anthony Wint?
He's far more rounded than I expected him to be. I expected him to cut, well, he did come out hot, but I expected him, you know, big double leg, a little rough around the edges, but his stand-up game is quite refined. His footwork was great. His distance control was great. Look at that double leg. I mean,
wait, you talk about discipline, like you mentioned, it goes back to where you train.
100%. Those coaches, it was the first thing I said. When you've got Caesar and Danny beside you walking into the ring, you're ready to fight. You're ready to fight professionally.
And you look at someone like Anthony Wint, he has all the physical tools. He clearly has the work ethic. You don't just look like that without having an amazing work ethic. Going to the gym for years and years and years, being a professional athlete, that means you are at the top of your game. So be able to transition to the cage, the sky is really the limit.
Oh,
but
he's filled with potential. Filled.
But he's got to take that first step tonight. Round two underway. You can see that first round.
Yeah, Luis is looking tired.
It took a lot out of both fighters. And another interesting fact about Wint, he started playing football at, oh my, another quick takedown, only seconds in. Wint started football at age 7 and wrestling at age 10, but Mike, he actually loved wrestling more than football throughout his entire life, so this career path, not exactly shocking.
Yeah, it seems serendipitous at this point, and I mean, that wrestling is showing out here.
Wint coming in at 231, Garcia 251.
Right, and Wint is a small heavyweight. I mean, you could argue that he may even be able to fight a light heavyweight, which is a scary thought.
It would be a heck of a camp, but yeah, it's certainly possible. Garcia is finding himself in a rather similar position like he did in round one. Oh, wow. Garcia trying to cover up, and Wint just firing away.
Yeah, there's not much defense coming from Luis at this point. This may be the beginning of the end.
Hammer fists from the left, and now switching back to the right. Luis Garcia is really struggling to cover up here. The official may have to think about stepping in. And he's right there on top of it.
And Luis flips his hips. He's back in the fight.
Not going to mention the tattoo on Luis's right leg.
That actually came about because of a surgery. He got into a car accident, really damaged his leg. They told him he was never going to compete again. Got a surgery, rehabilitation, recovered, and he got that tattoo to sort of say, hey, I'm still fighting.
It's completely understandable. Did not know that story. Just over 2 minutes into round two. Anthony Wint basically spent all of round one and now all of round two in the mount position, just looking for openings for strikes. And we talked about the durability of Garcia. You know, 2 of his fights did go all the way to the 3rd round. He has endurance, and he's showing it here. The problem is he's been unable to get any kind of offense in.
Right, Wint has just imposed himself too greatly here, but I think Wint is bleeding.
Certainly difficult to see from our point.
I'm seeing some blood trickle down on the side of Luis, and that's definitely coming from Wint.
Okay. Difficult to figure out where that would have come from, because Garcia hasn't really had any significant strikes. Impressive left here by Anthony Wint, and that's going to be it.
That's the end of it.
A cluster of blows throughout the first 2 rounds, and Luis Garcia finally had enough. As Anthony Wint wins his professional debut, and wow, it was impressive.
What an impressive debut. I mean, I don't think he took his foot off the gas pedal the entire time. And we were talking about his cardio.
Right. The question was, when you're that physically fit, when you're that powerful, will you gas out early? Anthony Wint proved he did not do it. He maintained mount for essentially the entire fight, and the strikes were open. He went to land. Mike, you go get a word with the victor, but congratulations to Anthony Wint. What a story. What a move it has been to MMA as he wins his professional debut here tonight for Titan FC 81. All the credit in the world to Luis Garcia. Never turns down a fight. He is so tough, able to withstand so much damage as he did tonight. Just once again, the second round in a row. Beautiful takedown there by Anthony Wint. And it was right here, the barrage of lefts that rendered Garcia indefensible, and the official had to step in and stop this fight.
Your winner at 3 minutes and 12 seconds of the second round by way of TKO. He is first winning, Anthony Wint.
Congratulations to the linebacker as Mike Ricci is going to get a word with the victor.
Anthony Wint, first professional MMA debut. Talk me through what you're going through.
Que lo que? Que lo que? Hold on, espera. Yo no. Solo Dio.
Love it. So tell me how you're feeling.
I feel good. I feel like I still got some work to do. I felt good coming in there, but man, he's a tough motherfucker.
Right. Talk me through the end of the fight.
I just kept going. Be honest with you, is reminiscent to my first fight. I'm a nice guy. I gotta learn how to get guys out of there. And when I'm punching, I'm like, damn, why is he in here with me? So I gotta get past that.
All right, man. Congratulations. Great show.
Appreciate you. Hey, DR, thank you.
Very gracious in victory is Anthony Wint. It's going to be a fun journey for him in mixed martial arts. And what a way to kick off his professional career. Dominant victory here tonight.